Fresh Start fam, welcome back to my channel. My name is April and this is April's Fresh Start Budgets. So if you guys saw my video on Tuesday, you saw that we finished over $1,206 in savings challenges in the month of March. I had a $60 challenge that went towards my son Randy's flight that he got for his birthday, and I had a $28 challenge that went towards taking my mom out. And so the rest of the money, the $1,206, we are putting into our sinking funds. So I finally have a new sinking fund system. So if you guys had seen previous sinking fund videos from me where I allocated completed savings challenges into sinking funds, I had in the home category, I had a roof, a windows, a kitchen, a paint, just subcategorized all the different things. And I think when you're first getting started on saving for a certain thing, that may be helpful. And some people actually may prefer to do it the complete opposite way. They may prefer to have one big category, and then as they get more on in their savings, they may want to subcategorize it, or if they're saving for a bunch of different goals at the same time. For us right now, we know that in our home category, the biggest thing that we need to save for is a new roof. That is our main focus. So we're very not spending in other categories until we can focus on that one big thing of getting a new roof and windows, hopefully in the next year or two. So I didn't really feel the need to have all the different categories under the home category. Same thing with auto. Honestly, we both drive. My car's 10 years old. My husband's car is 9 years old. We don't need a ton of repairs on them because neither of us drive very much to begin with. So we can have one big auto bucket that we just keep and accumulate the money until something happens, and then we can take from it. For kids, I used to have all the kids subcategorized into uniforms and school supplies and sports and activities and all that type of stuff. But right now, honestly, I'm okay with just having a big kids bucket and pulling from it when we need it. Same thing with a bunch of other categories. So we kind of narrowed down our categories into just broad home, auto, kids, instead of minimalizing or like subcategorizing those types of things. However, you will see in the birthday category, I do want to subcategorize by whose birthday is coming up. We have birthdays throughout the whole year, so you guys will see a way that I subcategorize in that envelope while still only keeping one envelope, and it works for me. So we have $1,206. I took that money to the bank and I converted it into put it into my high yield savings account, and I converted it to prop money that I am going to put into my new binder. This binder came in the Tracy box. It is the Golden Girl Budgets Tracy box that I got from her channel back in November. I absolutely love it. It's like a blue suede. It feels so soft and I absolutely love it. So we are going to cash plan our money into our sinking funds. This cash planning sheet is available as a freebie on my Ko-fi. Now, the sinking funds tracker here, this is a purchase item available on my Etsy. So my goal for the home category is to have $348 every month. Now, you guys didn't see it, but I did stuff that money in January, February, and I already filled in the ones for March. Instead of having color it in on screen, I've just already done that. So this is to show me that I have stuffed this category for January, February, and March. Some other categories that you will not see that I have stuffed was vacation. I did not do that for January, February, and I'm not doing it for March, only because we just got home from a vacation, number one. So my priorities are elsewhere. If I can finish up some of these other categories, will I be stuffing vacation? Absolutely. Charitable giving. Although we are doing $136 into charitable giving because that's what we'll have left after we do all of these categories, because it is not the full $150, I did not fill it in for the month of March. I will probably fill it in the month of April if we can finish enough challenges to be able to complete that one as well, or at least come up with the $14 difference, which most likely we'll be able to do in the month of April. Okay. So, and then same with emergency fund. Since we threw $500 in as a placeholder in this month, I filled it in for March. I have to go back and double check in my emergency fund to see if we did that in the month of January or February. I'm pretty sure since we're putting $65 a week into that emergency fund that I'm going to be able to say that we did it for all of those months. But just for now, I'm going to go ahead and leave that blank, and I'll fill this in more once I check the categories fully off screen. All right, so let's go ahead and show you guys the binder. So again, this binder is from Tracy over at Golden Girl Budgets, and we have our categories in here such as giving, which giving is going to get $136 this month. That is awesome. Within each binder, I have a tracking sheet. So my giving category is a little bit different from church giving. So we have 3 categories of church and giving that we do. We have one that we actually do not track at all. It comes automatically out of our paychecks and we direct deposit it over to the church. Our church is doing a capital campaign for a type of stuff like that. So we just automatically set up a direct deposit from our paychecks over to our church. We have a certain amount that we put in our bills category that is towards weekly cash envelopes for the church. Junior sees, that's more so that Junior sees the act of giving. If we only did the one through our bank deposit or through our automatic paychecks, Junior wouldn't see the act of giving. Through having a small donation every week to the church while we're at Mass, Junior has for the last 8 years seen the act of giving to the church and that it's a priority for his family. So he has seen it and he understands it. So that's why he now knows the importance of having a giving envelope in his binder. So we have automatic from our paycheck deposits to the church, a small amount for our church for giving every week in our regular budget. And then we have charitable giving. So sometimes that is going to be things that the church will do. Our church does a lot of outreach, and that is very important to us, but it doesn't happen every month. It sometimes will happen in the summer. They'll do a thing. It sometimes will happen, especially around the holidays, they'll do something. So I wanted to separate out regular church giving from charitable giving because it's, number one, it's not always our church. There are certain community organizations around us that do things for children, things for veterans, things for locals that really mean a lot to us. Pets giving to, animal shelters, rescue animal things, that means a lot to us as well. So it's not always just church giving, and I wanted to separate it out so that we made sure we always had the money for the church separate from charitable giving, even though sometimes our charitable giving is through our church. If you guys have any questions about that, please let me know. So today we're going to call this April 1st. I'm just going to do the beginning of every month just because that helps me keep things. So we're going to deposit 136, and we'll have 136 in here. So we're going to take the 100, 20, 10, 5, and 1. So we have $136 going into our charitable giving. And like I said, this money coordinates to money that is already deposited into our high yield savings account. So you guys will see that 136, this prop money is just a physical representation of the money that's in our high yield savings account. So I will show you guys that through a screenshot right now, that $136 has already been moved from the completed savings challenges when I deposited the cash on Tuesday to our high yield savings account, and it's sitting there waiting for us to do what we want with it. All right, so Christmas, we were able to place a $500 placeholder into our Christmas fund from Santa All Year Long. So I left the money in the Santa All Year Long book, the placeholder, but I did want to note that on Monday we were able to put that $500. So there is $500 in the high yield savings account from that placeholder that we have. It's just not written on here because we did it in our Monday video for Santa All Year Long, but it is in the high yield savings account. And again, I'll screenshot that and show you guys here. Okay. All right, birthdays. So birthdays is going to get $80 today. Now I want to show you guys this. This is what I was talking about by subcategorizing while having one envelope. So you guys will see here that I have these things. These are available on my Etsy shop. These are subcategorizing. So if you have one envelope like birthdays, but you have multiple things that you're saving for within that envelope. Like I have my dad's birthday, which is in January. I wanted $50. Each of these little bar graph things here is 10 dashes, 10 spaces. So if I only was saving $5 a week for my dad, I can just color in one at a time. Well, my dad's birthday was in January, so that one's already completed. My niece's birthday is I was saving $20 for it. Her birthday was in February, I got that. My mom's birthday was $50, I got that. My niece's birthday was $20. That was again in March, so I got that. My birthday is coming up. I wanted $100. I had $80. So today we're going to add another $80. So I'll be able to fill in the last 2 dashes on mine. And like I said, since this is $100 that I'm saving for my birthday, there's 10 dashes. That means each of these are $10. So I'll be able to fill in these 2 and I'll have $60 left. Since you guys saw in a couple videos that I was saving for Randy's flight for his birthday, I definitely took care of that. I was able to save with what I had and then through extra savings challenges for that. So the $20 out of our 80 will go into my category, and then my husband will get 6 of his filled out. So let's go ahead and we will do birthdays of 20, 40, and 60 and 80. So we'll put that in there. Okay, so let me write on here that for 1, we are depositing 80, and we will have a total of 110. I can show you guys that we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 110. All right, so now let me color in this, and I'm going to, like I said, fill in the last 2 for my birthday. So my birthday is now fully funded. Okay, and then for my husband's birthday, we are going to be able to do 6. Since we, like I said, we have $80 today. We needed $20 of that to finish off my birthday. We'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 of my husband's. So his birthday is not until mid-May. So we'll be able to finish up his birthday category in any completed savings challenges for the month of April. So we'll put that money in there. And again, that is a physical representation of the money that is in the high yield savings account. Okay, kids, we are doing $200 in kids. Now, kids category actually does still have some money. So I had $668 in there. Now, again, this was something where it was like, do I pay for it out of my charitable giving or do I do it out of this? Since junior school was having a pay for your dress down, junior was a uniform to school. Summer wardrobe starts May 1st. However, we could pay through a donation to the school to start the summer wardrobe on April 1st so that he could wear shorts and short sleeve and that type of stuff. So ultimately, you're just making a donation to the school, is what it is. So we ended up doing that in the tune of $112. So we were able to take that money out. So today we are going to put in another 200. So 100 and 200. And then let me put this on here that on 4/1, we are depositing 200. So now we should have in here 756. So we have 20, 40, 60, 80. Nope. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. So this is $500. Now I'm going to show you guys your freebie of the day. I made placeholders. I made $500 placeholders. I made $1,000 placeholders. And to show you guys what it'll look like when you print it, I made $2,000 placeholders, but they will come 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on a sheet, okay? So this is available as a freebie in my Ko-fi in $2,000, $1,000, and $5,000 increments. All right, so let's go ahead and take out this 500 and we'll put in one of the placeholders for 500. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 I'm gonna move that up there and we'll put in the $500 placeholder. So we should still have 756. So 5, 6, 7, 50, 2, 4, and 6. Okay. So we have the $756 in the kids category. So that'll be great because once we get over summertime, I'll start looking for uniform deals and I'll start looking for back to school deals and stuff like that as far as school supplies and whatnot. So that one is done. Okay, home category. Home is going to get $348 out of our 1,200. So let's see, we have for one, we're depositing 348. Let me get my calculator because that is more math than I can do at the moment. Okay, so we have $1,896 that was in there already, plus 348, which means we should have $2,244. So let me actually take out this 1,000. I'm going to put in my 1,000, and then let's take put in the 348. So 1, 2, 3, 20, 40, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, perfect. So now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1,000. I'll be able to put in another $1,000 placeholder. I'll probably end up replacing it with a $2,000 placeholder once I cut those out, but for right now, this is okay. Plus, so 2,150, 70, 90, 210, 230, 235, 240, 241, 242, 243, 244. All right, perfect. So we have the $2,244 in there. Put that here. Put that in there. All right, so that one is good to go. And like I said, we are saving for that goal of a new roof. So we really are kind of focused on that instead of other home spending like a couch or anything like that. We have discussed it and know that the goal is a newer roof and windows, hopefully sooner than later. So that's what we're ultimately saving for. All right, auto. We are going to do $152 in our auto category. Okay, so let's do on for one, we are doing a deposit of $152. So my husband did just get tags for his car. I got tags for mine, and when I did mine, I did 3 years of tags, so I won't have to pay for it again until like 2028. And when my husband did his, he actually did 4 years of tags, so he won't have to pay for his until 2029. So we had $629 in there after my husband paid $248 for 4 years of tags. Plus we're adding 152 today, so we will have 781. Okay, so let's do the 150, 1 and 2. Okay, so I'm going to replace this placeholder for one of mine. So we have 500, 600, 700, 50, 70, 75, 77, 79, 80, and 81. Perfect. 781. All right, in the auto category. So like I said, our cars are getting older, but we don't drive much. I work from home and my husband works like 4 miles from us. So, and he goes to work at 4 in the morning and comes home at like 1 o'clock. So we don't have to deal with a lot of traffic or a long commute or anything like that. So we are really good. My husband does need new brakes, but he thinks he can do them himself. He just has to check on a few things. So we definitely have the money in there for that if he does need new brakes. All right. Vacation, again, we are skipping that right now. Car insurance is getting 80. All right, so car insurance, we pay twice a year. We paid it in January, and then we'll pay it again in July. So we're depositing 80. We have 587, so we're adding 80. Okay, we should have 667. So again, I'm going to take out this placeholder and put in one of my new ones, which is the freebie of the month or of the day. And then car insurance is getting 20, 40, 60, and 80. Okay, so now car insurance should have 667, and it has 500, 20, 40, 60, 80, 600, 20, 40, 60, 5, 7. Perfect. 667. All right, excellent. All right, pets. My pets are getting $80. They are due pretty soon for a vet visit, but you guys will see we have a pretty good amount of money in there. Pets, we have my dog Daisy May. She's an older black lab. We have my dog Loki, and we have my dog Leia. Those are Boston Terriers. They are smaller. Daisy is 12. Loki is 10, and Leia will be 10 over the summer. I'm not calling you Loki. I'm just talking about you. All right. He's like, excuse me, Mom, you called me. You need me. Come pay me attention. Come on. So for one, we are depositing 80. Okay. So 395 is what we had in there. We're adding 80. So we should have 475. We are going to put in 20, 40, 60, and 80. Okay, so let's do that. I always hate counting with 50s, but it is what it is. All right, so 100, 200, 300, 50, 70, 90, 410, 430, 450, 470, 475. All right, so 475 is what we have for our pets. Oh, I thought I was missing something. Hold on. I thought I counted an $80 short on the prop money, but I forgot to put it in. So let me get that. There we go. All right. 20, 40, 60, 80 is going to go into new phone. My husband is the one that's due next for a new phone. I got my new phone like 2 years ago. So I'm pretty good for a while. I don't need a new phone yet. Again, I'm going to take out this one and put in one of mine. Okay, so let's add, we had $655 in there. He's just trying to decide whether he wants another iPhone or whether he wants a Google Pixel. He had a Google Pixel a few years ago, and he really liked it, especially for photos, and we take a ton of photos while we're on vacation and of Junior. He went to iPhone when we switched carriers, and I liked it because, you know, I could airdrop him photos and everything like that. And we could have like shared things with the family, but he doesn't love iPhones. So I don't know if he's going to stick with the iPhone or whether he's going to go back to the Google Pixel. That's up to him. So 655 plus 80 means we should have 735. We're waiting until, or I told him he can get a new phone at any time, but he's waiting until we have the money to just pay for it outright. So I could totally understand that. He doesn't want to do any sort of, even like phone carrier financing type of thing. So 500, 600, 650, 670, 690, 710, 730, 735. Awesome. All right, $735 in new phone. New car. Again, my car is 10 years old. It has 110,000 miles on it. It is, I'm going to check this out and put it one of the $1,000 ones from my own in. But again, I don't drive much, so I'm hoping that we can go a long time without needing a new car for me. We're going to put $50 in today, so we should have $1,150, $1,150. All right, perfect. And then I did the charitable giving, and we are updated on our emergency fund as well. So that is really good. All right, so I was able to also fill in, I know I showed you guys this a couple videos ago. I was able to also start filling in like the total amount that I spent on groceries in January was $828. We budget about $1,000 a month. February we spent $812. So January, we didn't use as much. February, we were on vacation, so we didn't use as much. But we have a tendency in the summertime to host. So in the summertime, you may notice that our grocery bill will be like $1,200 a month. And that's kind of why I do this, so that I can keep track of how much we spend every month and then get an average of the total for the year, so that I can just have one average instead of in the summertime having one budget amount and in the wintertime having another budget amount. I would rather just have like an average, and then I keep like a buffer of that difference in my checking account. Dining and entertainment, in January, we only spent $433. This is for all sorts of going out. Every time we do any sort of fast food, anytime we do any sort of family activity, museums, admission to see my nieces and nephews do school plays, everything like that, it comes out of dining and entertainment. So any type of going out to eat, any type of activities whatsoever, it comes out of here. We budget $600 a month. We know in the wintertime we don't do as much, although in January we did go to a couple museums, and then February we did get a lot of food carried out, like when we got home from vacation, because we just weren't in the mood to go grocery shopping, and I got sick, and so I definitely didn't feel like cooking, so we did a lot of like, just let's get something quick and easy. So our dining and entertainment budget was a little high for that month. But like I said, typically it'll be lower in the winter times and higher in the summer times. Utilities, we budget about $280 a month, and our utilities were $277 in January, $274 in February, $261 in March. Although I'm thinking my gas budget is going to go up like significantly. I'm not 100% sure. I still have to wait and see, but I'm thinking it is. TV and music, we budget, I want to say about $80 a month for that one, maybe 60. Maybe it's 60. January, we spent $95. I do know that I ended up getting a couple subscriptions extra that month, because the next month we were going on vacation and I wanted to have a couple things that I could download on my phone for the flight and the cruise. And then same with Junior's iPad, I wanted to have a few things downloaded. So I do know subscriptions went up a little bit more in that month, but as soon as we got home, I canceled those subscriptions. So 31 in March or February and 46 in March. All right, spending in health and beauty for January is $284. For February, it was $377. I haven't calculated out the phone yet. Fuel, we budget about $150 a month. $89 was spent in January and only $44 in the month of March. Again, we went on vacation. Me and my husband were driving a lot. Since Junior is doing track now, that money is going to go up in cost, because I've been getting gas like once every 4 to 5 weeks. And now with driving Junior to meets every day and track meets, or practice every couple days, and then meets on weekends are like 45 minutes away. My gas bill is going to go up for my car. Church, again, this is the weekly cash envelopes that we give that Junior can see the act of giving. So we did $55 in the month of January, $45 in February, and $50 in March. Again, some of these categories I still have yet to fill in. Car insurance, again, I paid that in January, is $570, and I'll pay it again in July. Pets, we spent $52 in the month of January. We didn't spend anything in the month of February. This was mostly their food. I think I did a big stock up at the end of January for their food. So I probably need to get their food again this month. Actually, I know I do. I know I'm running low, so I'll need to do that this month. And then I'm also saving for a vet visit for them. And then auto, again, we didn't spend anything in January. In February, I got my tags, my like sticker tags for 3 years, and it was $167. And then my husband got his in March, and that was $248. And again, mine was 3 years, my husband's was 4 years. For the home category, in January, we spent $35. I do know one thing that we got was a TV stand. We got a friend of ours gave us another TV, and we were putting it in the basement, and it didn't come with a TV stand, so we needed to buy that. And then the other thing was something for the sump pump, and I can't remember. My husband was able to fix it, and he was only needed to spend $35. But so I believe February was the TV stand and January was the sump pump, but I can't remember 100% which. But again, if we're budgeting $348 for home category, we're only spending like less than $50 a month for home needs until we can get that money accumulated for the house. That's why I felt comfortable with switching from a ton of different subcategories to just the one category of home. Okay, and that is it. Again, these are my sticker challenges that I completed in Liz and Les. All right, so let's do your giveaway item of the day. You now know your freebie item of the day, but we have a giveaway item. So I ordered a 52-week savings challenge binder, and when it came, I thought it was absolutely beautiful, and it was in a lovely box that looked like this. And it is a binder. The quality of the binder and the quality of the envelopes was really, really, really good. So I immediately rushed and I got another one for one of you guys as a giveaway item. This is a 52-week savings challenge. It has a magnetic clasp here. And again, the binder is a really good quality. This is from the Abundant Company, and it is got a tracker here in the beginning that you can fill in. This is laminated, so you can do it for repeated use. They also have a paper tracker if you would prefer that versus the laminated. They also have a 4-step saving process and the number envelopes. So these envelopes are actually like really, really, really high quality, and I like them because they fold out this way, and you could put the money in here. So you could either do it with real cash or prop cash. And the numbers are 1 through 52, obviously, because it is a 52-week money saving plan. But I thought the quality of the envelopes was really, really, really good. So like I said, I have one of these, and I wanted to order another one for one of you guys to participate with me in the 52-week money saving plan. I don't know if I'm gonna do this once, my emergency fund is finished in the way that I'm doing it now, or if I'm going to wait and start this in the new year. But I'm definitely going to be doing another 52-week money saving plan. I did one on my channel the first year that I had my channel, and it was super fun. So it also comes with a lovely pen here. If I can get it out. There we go. It's in styrofoam. Like I said, it's a lovely styrofoam box and a very high quality, pen here as well. So this is your giveaway item of the day. And again, this is for US residents 18 or older, must be publicly subscribed, and it's going to come with this scratch off challenge from Save with Judy. It is a $50 savings from Save with Judy for birthday. So this is your giveaway item of the day. And all you have to do is write the number 52 in your comment below. So if you'd like a chance to win this one, all you have to do is write the number 52 in your comment below. And then for our international friends, I have the word FAM. Again, that is for international fans 18 and older who are publicly subscribed. And you guys will get an option of any item, any digital item from my Etsy shop. Okay, so this is going to go until 4/9, and I will draw the winner on 4/11. All right. The winner will be announced in the community tabs, so make sure you guys pay attention to that. And again, 52 for the 52-week savings challenge binder and the scratch off challenge, and then FAM for international viewers for the any item from my Etsy. Again, your freebie of the day is $1,500 and $2,000 placeholders, and that is it. I will see you guys tomorrow for Sip, Sip, Save, where we will have more freebies, more giveaway items, and more saving fun. See you guys then. Bye-bye.